Hey there, YouTubers. All right, so this is the condition of the box that I got in, and actually it was open like this. One item in here already damaged. One item looks good. Final item I'm pulling out. These should be some case fans that you can control the colors on them. So some type of RGB with a remote. And hopefully we won't need the remote. Hopefully it'll plug into RGB Fusion 2.0. Up here, I bought some of their fans. Not the quietest when you compare them to Noctua, but you know, it is what it is, right? So these are rubber dampening pads here. I never use them. Maybe I should. Who knows? I guess if your case starts vibrating, you know you need to put those in. So some kind of controller here, it would appear, and the remote control. These are, hopefully they did not get damaged. So this obviously, SATA power, and interesting. So these fans must have this connector on here, which I'm not. Looks like you can do up to 10 devices that have that. You know, I was saying something got damaged. So this guy here, light bar, I was going to put it in the wife's computer, the War Mother's gaming rig, and somehow this got damaged in shipping, but it don't work. So we have this. You know, it's funny, I have a ton of these cheap remotes. I wonder if they're all the same. Some directions Chinese on that side. Here's the English. Let's go ahead and pull that out in case you are curious what it says, because it's probably not on Amazon. And I'll hold that there a second. Okay, so we'll have to read this, obviously. There's the remote control, like I said. Got different colors, and you should be able to obviously change the colors, the brightness, on, off, and the mode. Looks like you also have to make sure you pull this out for the battery. I'll go ahead and do that now so it's ready to rock and roll. Now let's check out our fans. So like I said, Uphere fans, you know, they are obviously cheap. If they're on this channel, they're cheap stuff, right? Because we can't afford the expensive ones. So each one of these should have a 4-pack of screws. So there should be 3 total, and the other 2 are in the bottom of the box. So I'll put them back in there. Now these are all tangled up. There we go. So these have this connector on here, which I don't think you're going to find on the motherboard. So without your controller hub, I will call this, without this guy, you're going to be SOL, right? And I don't know if this fits in only one way. Looks like it fit, snapped in there. So I'm gonna go plug this into my motherboard that I've got over there, and we will fire this up and let you guys see what it looks like. I do have RGB Fusion on the computer we're going to use. Who knows if we'll need it. So, you know, with this SATA power, remote control, boom, into the hub, we should be good to go. Shouldn't need RGB Fusion. It doesn't look like I can use it, actually. So if you lose your remote, you're probably not going to be able to operate this. All right, so let me note that, you know, ideally you would use something like RGB Fusion 2.0, but in this case, for some people, you know, having a remote control might be simpler. So I'm going to turn the computer on. I've got the, this is the test box here. Notice it's sitting on a box. There's no case. We do have this little power switch, so I'm going to hit that, and voila, we actually have lights. So I'm going to turn the lights off in the room so these look better. So honestly, you know, this isn't a video where I go in to look at how loud these fans are. You know, I do have a decibel reader here, but until this is in the case, it's kind of unfair to do this. Plus, depending on which side of the fan you measure it on, one side's louder. So here's our remote. It says we can turn it off. That works, okay. On button works. Auto. So some kind of, you know, funky rainbow type deal. And if I hit it again, it doesn't do anything. If I hit red, we go red. We hit green. So these actually look pretty darn good, folks. Yellow. I guess it's a light orange. Orange. It does look a lot better in person. And I'm recording this in 4K. I'm looking at the screen, and I don't think the screen's doing it justice. It's an OLED screen too. The camera actually stopped recording. It only has a 6-minute time on it for 4K 60 FPS. But let's start over. So I'm not sure exactly what this S Plus does, but M appears to do the modes. So I'll just step through these so you can kind of see them. And there are some pretty cool ones in here. Red. So basically it's kind of turns one. If there's multiple LEDs in there, it's turning one off and going around. Or one at a time and going around in a circle. White, green. So it goes through these. Red again. Blue, yellow. This appears to be the pink. So it goes through what's basically on there, it looks like. And then all the different ones. So we're back to that. Now brightness. Looks like it's all the way up on the bright side. Let's turn it down. We have to keep hitting it. Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything. And so some of the keys don't seem to do much of anything. I will have to read the directions. You saw the directions. Maybe I missed something. You know, overall, I got to say, this was a pretty cheap investment. And, you know, there's a sticker on there, and they didn't put that on perfectly in the center. So it looks like it's wobbling. But it's, you know, pretty smooth. And if we get up close, they don't sound too bad, right? So they're probably low speed fans. Nothing spectacular about them. 120 millimeter for the money. Hey, it'll make your case look cool. May not do the best job cooling it, but it will make your case look cool. So hey, thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.